Hi everyone, this is Erin from Sandpaper Road, and today I'm going to show you this Christmas chipboard album that I made. It came as a kit. It was like a Bo Bunny chipboard album kit, and it had coordinating paper that came with it, and these rings, and this real nice heavy chipboard where each page is essentially like a HDF board. And you decorate it following a little pattern. Well, I sort of zhuzhed it up a little bit, and I'll just show you. These are just some embellishments and things like that, and some text. A lot of this stuff is from the original kit, and on each page I inked the edges with some black archival just to kind of just pull it together a little bit. I don't know if you can see here, but there's some bling. Maybe I'll get one of these things here. Oh no, you can't really see that. But there's like some little bling things right here, and just stuff. Everything is stuff that is something I had in my stash. And then it opens up like this. You know, I'm going to say this. I thought about putting ribbon on the rings, because I did that on this other album that I have, and I love the way this looks and feels. And then I also did it on this other chunky chipboard album that I did with the acrylic cover, and I just really like the way that that ribbon looks on the rings. But the only thing is that I had something different in mind for this, and so I left the rings plain. The tags actually do come out. Each one comes out and then has just a blank back so that you could add a picture to it, which I intend to do. I'm going to add pictures to this, and then I think I'm going to give this as a gift. And these were all, why doesn't this want to go back in? Oh, I see why. These were all, look how cute they are. Like, I had these, they called them ATC cards, like printed cards, and I had packs and packs and packs of them. And so I just chose 5 cute ones. And then if you see down here, these were like library pockets, and I had to fold them on the inside. Well, actually what I ended up doing is cutting off the bottom and then sealing it down. And then I inked the edge to make it seem like I never did that in the first place. Like, it just came that way. But you know what I really like is some of these hidden gems. Like this looks cool. Again, blank back, because I'm going to put a picture over top of that before I give it. But I like how it kind of sticks out and makes you wonder if you can pull it out. Then this, really nothing happens here, but I will say, I don't have a scrap piece of something. I don't think I have a scrap piece. Well, here, I'll just show you on this. Like, you can use this slides here. So, or I left it open so that you could put a picture in like that, you see, which I intend to do. So even though this looks kind of busy, just imagine that there is going to be a picture there. And I like the hope and joy. And I had some pre-made embellishments, pre-made meaning I made them earlier, my own self, but I didn't like them on other things, so I like that I just stuck them down here. These, nothing happens here. These just stick down, but I liked the interest. Then, if you could just, if I could translate how satisfying it feels to flip this chipboard. It's like a giant chipboard tag, but they're all hooked together with these jump rings. And I love this page so much. And there's not a lot of extra. Like, as I was looking at it at the end, I thought, like, especially on this one, oh, maybe I'll add some stenciling or some paint spatter and stuff. But I thought, no, because once the pictures get in there, and wait till you see at the end of this show and tell, I'm going to show you what I intend to do with it, even once the pictures are in it. But this, I tied this bow myself. Yes, I sure did. And trimmed off the edges. there and put it with this little embellishment that came with the kit. But all I have to say is that I put a little drop of the glossy accents just to hold that bow in place, because that's all I need is for it to like come apart or something. So spot for 2 pictures, and that's free underneath where you can slide something. I just love this. It's so fun to touch. And like I said, so satisfying just the way it's so solid with that chipboard. These I left so you could put the picture over top of this, but intended maybe to be a smaller picture. And same here. You don't understand the way the kit came and the suggestions in just the plain assembly of the album. It was pretty basic, and I knew I had more in my stash that I could add to it and just kind of make it like none of this was here. It was just this and this and that, which is cool too, but I just wanted a little bit more. So also, incidentally, a little trick that I do, and you can see it kind of right there, is when I'm gluing something down, you know how like glue seeps out? Well, I'm impatient, and so instead of trying to, you know, clean it all up, I just sprinkle glitter over top, and then I can keep moving, and then it looks cool when it dries. But yeah, neat. And again, I had the rest of this ribbon left over from this thing, so I do a lot of things where like I'll tie it, not to anything in particular, but I'll just like tie a thing and then glue down the tied thing. Or like here, I just use a staple like right there. It's just a staple like from my office drawer for real. And that's good enough for me. So then we have this, and then I started to get a little bit exciting. Do these come out? Oh yeah, they do. They come out, but they're not for anything. They're just fun things to pull out and put back. You know what I mean? And this is here. Oh, I know why that's there. Yeah, this is here because I had this pocket full of goodies, and then when I'll put it out. I'll pull it out. So this is a show and tell. That was from Stampin' Up for sure. But I have all these other things that were just fun to like pull out and put back. Yeah. And maybe I have little tiny pictures that I can use. As a matter of fact, you know, that I'm thinking about it, something that I like to do on the back or front of these tiny little things. You know, when you crop a picture and you keep the part you want for like here or wherever, well, then you have the other part that you didn't wanted. Maybe there's a person in it and it's just a real small, insignificant picture of that person that wasn't meant for, like if I'm putting a picture here, this is a good example, and I crop off this part. Well, I've got the nice picture here, but then maybe there's a little person over here that's part of the family or something. Well, I can take that and put that little picture of that person like right there as just like a hidden gem, you know? So then you're including people and, yeah, giving little nuggets of joy along the way. And more little bling things here and here. A lot of this is just paper piecing. And again, these don't come out. So there's a nice mixture of things that do come out and don't come out. And it just keeps everybody guessing, I suppose. I am also a huge fan of using up scraps like this. This and this was one piece. But it makes it, I cut it here and it put it on either side. It makes it look like it goes all the way across. It makes it look like the piece is longer than it actually was. This, I think, was a scrap of something I tried and didn't like, but I ended up putting it over here anyway. See, like this right here. Oh, yeah, because I had a punch. Do I still have that punch over here? I do. Was it? It was this one. Yeah, I was trying out the punch, and I just had this over on the side, and I thought, oh, that'll be cool to just glue down there. I may have even dug it. I cannot confirm or deny that I may have dug that out of the trash to put there as well. Okay, next page. This was pretty much the way that the Bow Bunny kit said to do it in terms of, because like these other chipboard elements, it came with chipboard elements and papers and things like that. It was just so fun to do. So fun. But then after that was all said and done, I added, clearly, yeah, I added this snow globe and this, and then the love. Same down here. I think it just had, oh no, you know what? These 3 rectangles weren't even in the kit. Those are more those ATC things. And same with this. I think this was just a blank page and it said decorate as desired. And I thought, okay then. So I had one more bling thing and just put it like this. And I don't think I left room. No, I didn't. I didn't leave room to make these like picture spots, but I thought, well, I'll do something creative with, you know, the leftover pictures I had. So, and I think I did, yeah, I did just leave this here. Okay, so we've come to the end here of the little show and tell, and I want to show you what I'm going to do with it when I give it. These are little plate holders or little, I don't know what they're called, but I got mine at, I think, the Dollar Tree or Dollar General or something. And I so am going to, can you see that? Look how that fits just perfectly in there like that. So if you could just see how that looks, I wish I could do it in front. Well, I think I have it on the thumbnail. So, but how cool is it that then when you give it as a gift, I'm going to give this along with it. And then the recipient can have it as a Christmas display all year round, and then package it up and put it away and bring it out with the Christmas stuff, because it is pretty sturdy. And no, I'm not worried about page protectors or anything like that, because this is more of a gift album, not necessarily like a legacy album, something I'd want to keep and preserve those special pictures. This would be more of, you know, just a gift album. So hope you enjoyed the little show and tell today, and thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.